Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Cobblemon adventures. It is I, Xilestar, and today I am so sorry for last time. I did not expect it to take the whole time for it. I keep thinking though that like I can do it within a reasonable amount of time, but I can't seem to do it that way. So yeah, so I apologize for it taking that long. That was not my intention. I did not intend for it to take literally the whole session to show off Sancturia. I literally expected it to take like maybe 40 minutes. About the same time as it took me to, I think, show, I think it was like the Astrialis, I think, in Pixelmon Adventures, but I was wrong. I think it was like 40 minutes, I think, on there. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know where exactly I am. Or where I need to go. That's not the button? Here's the button. Okay, so we came from over here. So we can go over here then. Okay. Alright, so I want to be able to go through at least some gyms, do some experience grinding and stuff like that. But, yeah, I was just going to have a very chill time kind of thing, because I really don't want to too much into there, but yeah. But yeah, so I've already figured out what I want to do for my auto sorter kind of thing. So again, there's not much that like I really need to do for Sancturia kind of thing. I mostly just want to take a look at some Mount Ridgedam rooms kind of thing, take inspiration from them. I haven't done that yet, but that's pretty much what I want to do. Is I want to take apart that mountain, take it apart piece by piece, and then see what those rooms are and see if I can incorporate them into the cave system that's like surrounding the area pretty much. That's all it is. And not only that, having this dimension system will make the overworld 10 times easier to approach. Because let's say the overworld gets to 3 gigabytes of data kind of thing. I can immediately remove it and then let the world regenerate again. Although I'm going to say, though, the one mod I am going to be getting rid of from this entire system, or this server pretty much, is going to be this the sparse structures mod. Because I wish it was more toggleable. I just want structures to not be like let's say like chunk building. I'll try and find the original world so you can see what I'm talking about though. Like you can find buildings so close together and it's like, okay, like I understand I put in a lot of structure mods just to try and play around with it, but like having a building and then a building and then a building like within like a straight line, that's not what I'm looking for. And then one of the structure mods that I was using, which was Cobblemon based, actually required another mod, but I didn't know that at the time. So literally one of them is all messed up because it requires like a construction mod or something like that. And guess which mod I didn't install? So obviously that one didn't really work nearly as well, but hey, that's fine. Oops, that's... Sorry, I thought that... Because that's Descend for Pal World. Is using my mouse button, so... Yeah. So we'll see how far this goes. Okay, and you can turn into that. Okay, so we got a Volcanic one. I have 2 Pokemon that can handle this, right? Like, I have 2... Okay. What is the button for the team? Is it M? It's M, okay. So we'll move Lapras over to where Ninetales is. I'm going to move Staraptor to the second one. There. Oh, that looks good. Okay. So, wait, hold on. What's about a decent level? If I go to 45, we should have a decent time. Yeah, 45 seems like good. Yeah, so we're just going to do some gyms, have some fun, you know? Safe lava. Yeah. All right, gym trainer, let's go. I have my Lapras ready to go. You have a Crobat, that's fine. Ice Beam. Bye, but aww. Bye, Slime. Yeah, buddy. All right. Aggron, Water Pulse. Oh, come on. Water Pulse again. Rampardos. Okay, switch to Rillaboom. Alright. Alright, Grum. We're gonna do this. Drum beating! Beat him with your drums. Yeah! Infernape. Okay, okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're throwing down here. Honestly, Walking Wake would be better, but I don't want to rely on Walking Wake until we get decent at this. Staraptor. Intimidate, that's good. Okay. I can't switch? Oh, because of Fire Spin. Okay. I realize. Trying to use Fire Spin again. Do I have... I have Quick Attack. Yeah! Good job. All right, everybody's gaining some levels. That's good. That's what we like to see. All right, do I have any potions? I do have potions. Do I have any super potions? I do not have super potions. Okay. So I'll just grab my potions. Can I just right-click? And then I can just use it on any Pokemon I want? Okay. 30, and then you have 30. Yeah, so I'll just keep that for now. You can stay in the Pokeball for now. Alright, hopefully you have fire Pokemon. Come on. Come on. Armaldo, seriously? Ice Beam. Not bad. Alright, Ice Beam again. Goodbye, Armaldo. Gargonicle. Water Pulse? Should be faster. Eh. Sorry, Lapras. Rillaboom. Drum beating. Oh, I got Ice Beam or Ice Punch. That's good. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay. We don't want to stay in. So I can use Ninetales because we caught Ninetales. And well, around where our Pokemon are currently in terms of level. I think Ninetales would be the safer option. I find that using Walking Wake is a bit too overpowered. Especially like for us right now. So I think Extrasensory, or should I just start stat boosting? I think Nasty Plot. I'll do one Nasty Plot. Psst, that's not gonna do anything. Extrasensory. Okay, it's taken down. Okay, Skeledirge, that's fine, that's fine. Extrasensory again. Bye, buddy. Arcanine, Extrasensory again. Oh, I got Headbutt. Nice, thank you. trying to be. Okay. Do I have any revives? No, I don't have any revives. No. Okay. Well, that's just great. I don't have any revives, and I don't have anything I can do. Oh, I have revival herbs. Never mind. Whew. I was just about to say I don't have any revives, and that's not good. Alright, revival herb. Okay. Isn't revival herb supposed to do 100%? Not a quarter? There you go, that should be fine. Okay, I don't think I need any more potions. That's good. You can have all these empty bottles. Do I have anything to heal status conditions? Or no? It's asleep. That's just health. That's burnt. So I don't think I have any cherry berries, do I? No, I don't have any cherry berries. No. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any cherry berries. Well, it's Ninetales, so I don't think I should need Ninetales. If I do say so myself. And safe lava. It's just water, but it looks like lava. I want something like this. I think that would be pretty cool, though, just to disguise water as lava. Dano? Frick yeah, Ice Beam. Okay. Thank you. Ooh. I like this. Ice Beam. Bye, buddy. Nido King? That's fine. Water Pulse. Yeah, if you ever wonder in my videos why I always try to make things like lean more towards the left kind of thing, like in terms of like sounds. So like if I do this, right? The reason why is because the way I have my headphones is that I can only hear from the left. So that's why, but I'll do it like this so you guys can actually see the action as well. Ooh, Ancient Power. Okay, I can't really do much of anything with Dracovish. Wait. Maybe. Now, I will switch to... Xilestar would be good, too. He used Ancient Power. No, Rillaboom. Rillaboom 100%. What was in my party before Walking Wake? Because I might just throw that back in. Drum Beating? Yeah, Drum Beating would be probably the best thing I can use. The one thing I'll definitely look into when we do reset the server to the next version, I'm waiting for all my mods to be updated to 1.21 before I update the server to 1.21. The one mod I will look into is something for EXP All. Because if I can have an EXP All, I want that. Because that's going to be really, really good. And that's going to be really helpful. Switch to... Ninetales would be obviously the best case scenario, though. But I'm going to switch to Aegislash. Yeah, it's not going to be very effective, buddy. I can Swords Dance. Okay. Good job. Swords Dance. Iron Head, sure. Why not? It's fine. Sacred Sword. Kind of wish the form change would happen, but that's okay. King Shield. Hit me with a physical move. Yes! Attack failed. No, it's supposed to be twice. Wait, does... Okay, what does Swords Dance look like when you use it? Because I use Swords Dance. Attack roll sharply. Yeah, isn't King Shield supposed to do the same except for its attack decreasing? Or am I forgetting something? Okay, I'm gonna Swords Dance again. Dragon Claw, it's fine. King Shield again. Night Slash would be best. But I'm gonna Swords Dance one more time. Then I'm gonna King Shield one last time. This will make the Como really, really weak. Then Night Slash. Okay, now we use Stance Change to change it. Really? Come on, man. King Shield. Okay, now we're going to go with Sacred Sword. It's going to do very little damage now. Okay. And that's it. Woo! Alright, we got 1 Adept Poke Shard, and we got 3 Lesser ones. That's good. And we got some XP candies, and we got a Revive. Let's go. We also got some Super Potions. Let's go. Yeah, we want to leave. Alright. Is there a Pokemon Center nearby here? Did we, like, do a decent search around to find out if there's a Pokemon Center nearby? That was, like, the best thing about my area for the most part. Also, the reason why I don't want to also update is because this mod is not updated. That's another reason why I didn't. I think it's like the only one that hasn't updated. And that's because the resource that this one uses is out of date. Or is not out of date, it's discontinued. I think is the right wording, right? So unless that one uses a different, I think it was like a trainer database, I think, or something like that. It's like a different trainer thing. It's not gonna work out for me. Oh, R. There we go. Gotta remember that. It's R for that. All right, hi shopkeeper. What do you have? You have garbage, and you have decent stuff. You don't really have much anything I need. All right. And the same idea also comes from the fact that, like, for I want to keep the Pixelmon Adventures server as well as the Cobblemon Adventures server to be kind of separate, but still use the same functionality. So both servers will be using the dimensions. So that'll be good. Okay, what was this one? Body Slam? Don't really need it. I want that instead. Okay. So I do want to use the healing machine. Yeah, so I'm going to go... Yeah, so if you want to know, like, what happens when you actually first get your dimension, just create a new world, choose the super flat, and then for the preset, choose the void. That's pretty much what I've done. Except for the difference is that, like, when I tried to make my dimension function the same way, it wouldn't work. Like, it wouldn't work as efficiently as that. So I had to do some command sort of workaround. So that's what I did. Ooh, Camerupt, you're going down. Water Pulse. There you go, you're down. Nice. A choke. Okay. I should switch, but I should be fine. Ice Beam. 60%, that's good. Ice Beam again. Torkoal, got it. Water Pulse. And honestly, I'm mostly just waiting for the next overall Cobblemon version before I end up doing anything to do with Cobblemon right now. The reason why is because they're going to be building their own sort of trainer sort of library, I'm guessing. Pretty much, Cobblemon itself will have trainers in it. I don't even mind the villager part. I just wish it didn't do the ID as like the trainer name. I just wish it had like... I just wish it said something different. Lash out? Huh, okay. I think it's supposed to come up with so many different functionalities that it's going to be really, really good, and it's going to be really helpful to have. What do I want? Okay, hold on. Did I only use Lapras and Rillaboom? Okay. So I'll see how much Super Potion heals. Because I actually don't know. Okay, so about 80. Hold on. Okay, so it heals 100. Okay. Honestly, like that. I kind of wish, though, that there was a way you can actually change different stats kind of thing. Because I'd make potions heal 60 is about good. I think Super Potion should be about double that. So about 120. And then Hyper Potion should be like just back at 200. And honestly, I don't get why they changed it from 200 to 120. Blaziken, Water Pulse. Talonflame. Finally, somebody here that actually uses fire types for once. Ice Beam. Fire Pulse. Ooh, okay. Water Pulse again. No! Shame. Staraptor. Close combat. Take it out with one close combat. There you go. You suck. Anyway. Let's go. Alright, so what moves did we get? We got Thunder Wave. That's pretty good. Wish it wasn't a TR, but that's the pit. Fire Pledge. Bah. Bad move. Power Gem. Power Gem's a nice move. Yeah, Fire Pledge is not very good. You have to combo it with, I think, Water Pledge for it to become viable, pretty much. It's like, you're not going to do that. Like, that would just be a very silly thing. It's a cool gimmick. I will give it that. It's a cool gimmick, but is it a viable gimmick? No. So I don't want to use a normal potion. I'll use this. There we go. That will pretty much make it the full. That'll be fine. So there we go. There's all of our stuff. Throw the Pokeballs there. If only I had a way that I can make a backpack be actually used as a backpack. Or the bag function, that'd be awesome. Okay. Fight. Water Pulse. Honestly, having a backpack that's just like a large chest is still very good, in my opinion. That's kind of like the backpack mod I would like to use. Or I used to use. Okay. Dracovish. Send out... Aegis Slash. Power, that's fine. Fight. Sword Stance. Ooh, you have a dark move? Ooh, that might be A bit of trouble. King Shield. Bite again. Bite me again, I dare you. Yeah! Sword Stance. Honestly, I don't even know if stance change actually works the way it's supposed to. What? Okay, stance change does work the way it's supposed to. Just got confirmation from that. Does it say anything about that? Oh yeah, it does. Kind of wish this was a little bit more refined though. Like it doesn't say like all the commands and all the UUIDs and stuff like that. That would be fun. That would be good. Anyway, knock off. Oh, if it had an item, I wish it would tell me. I'm pretty sure it would tell me if it did have an item. Lapras would be good if it's a special attacking one. Flamethrower. Ooh, you're using special moves? Oh, I'm burnt. No! Not like it matters anyway. Water Pulse. What? Why do you have a Metagross, bro? You know what would be perfect to have here? Aegislash. Okay. Staraptor. I'll use Intimidate. Oh, it's got Clear Body. No! Yeah, it's trying to show me it's very shiny. Can stop that. Close combat. Doesn't matter. 48%! Sorry, I wanted to safe switch into Rillaboom. So I can use Knock Off. There you go. Please tell me this is it. No! Wait, your Incineroar has Blaze? That makes things a little bit easier. Actually, that makes things a lot easier, actually. Hang on. Ninetales can't do anything. Lapras can, but Lapras is burnt. Okay, I wanted to click back. Apparently back does not exist. Okay. Water Pulse. Ooh, okay. This makes it more viable. Okay. Rillaboom. Body Slam. Please tell me this is it. Yeah. Okay. Frustration and Focus Energy. Cool. Okay. Leaving. Goodbye, buddy. What? Its complaint before was that it was like my Pokemon were fully healed, so I thought it was fully charged. Now it's telling me it's not even fully charged. So which is it? Was it not? Was it fully charged, but my Pokemon were fully healed? Or wasn't it? Confused. You get out of here. I definitely would change that so this can charge up faster. Or just wouldn't need charging. I'd probably wait for the Pokemon Center, to be honest. I'd probably wait till I find a Pokemon Center, then we'll use these keys to our advantage. Come on, man. Nick it. I love Journey Map, man. Journey Map's like such a good mod. It's like one of the ones that I liked. Unfortunately, though, the one that comes with this like mod pack that I use uses Zero's mini map. Not saying there's something wrong with it, okay? But that's the funny part, is like it uses Zero's mini map as well as Zero's world map because they're two separate mods, and I think it uses another thing as well. that's like zeros. And it's like, why don't you just use Journey Map, which is both a mini map and the world map combined, and it's only one mod. Like, you're just making your mod pack more confusing by requiring 2 different mods when one could have just did it. Sound like they both don't have fabric, because we're currently using fabric, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, we're using fabric, so... Come on, man. Just... Can you be done already? See, can I put a giant solar panel on this so it can charge faster? 0%? What do you mean? Yeah, I just used it and now it's just requiring more. Alright. Whatever. Anyway. One more time. That would probably be like the only thing I would definitely take away from it, is that you can only do it one more time. Like, you can only do it a certain amount of times. I'd make it so you can redo trainers. Or you can redo, like, gym challenges kind of thing. Or make that gyms are more frequent kind of thing. Because that's what our problem was with Pixelmon, was the fact that, like, we found decent amount of gyms, but they were all equal to our level kind of thing. And that's what hurts, is that they're all your level. That's not what you want. You want them to at least be, like, close to your level, but not exactly there, if that makes sense. Like, this is fine. Or even just, like, these guys at level 50 is fine, too. Ooh, Armor Rouge. Hey, I want you. Well, I want Charcadet. I don't really want Armor Rouge. Although... Armor Rouge doesn't look that bad in this game. I'm just a Ceruledge fan. Water Pulse. Oh, should I just switch, actually? Yeah, I should switch. Switch to... Well, it's a special attacker, right? So Aegislash. It's going to be my safest option. Okay, what's my... Oop, what's my thing here? Throat Chop? Eh. Night Slash. Yeah, it just looks like he's going to take me out no matter what. Unfortunate. Rillaboom. I hope I'm faster. Knock off. Ooh, okay. Knock off again. Thank you. Okay. Don't I have a Raspberry? Yeah, I have a Raspberry. Okay. And... And the cool thing about this mod, though, is that, like, the higher level you face, the better off your rewards are going to be, too. So that's why I keep going for, like, the higher levels, which is, like, 40 and 50, because not only are they the levels of my Pokemon, which makes sense, but even if I were to use, like, Ninetales for, like, the grass one, I would try and keep it towards that one's level, or at least the party. So that, like, if somehow the Ninetales does fall, it's like, at least I can use the others as, like, backup. Organical. Water Pulse. Honestly, you just need better move than that. Water Pulse again. Goodbye, buddy. Okay, Turtonator. Okay, I need to switch. No matter what, I need to switch. Need to switch to Staraptor. Double team. I didn't fall for it. Double team again. I realize. Only 26. Yeah. Okay, switch to H/. Honestly, it just looks like you're going to keep doing that, so I'm just going to Swords Dance. Just keep on using your Shell Trap. Seriously? Come on, it's not even fair. Okay, whatever. 9/ then. It didn't take you out in one shot? Come on, man. Come on, H/, man. You need to do the work, man. Okay, whatever. Water pulse. Bye, buddy. Arcanine, water pulse. Gah! Not enough. It has Thunder Fang. Alright. Water pulse again. It's got extreme speed. Oh no. Anyway, it's Raptor. Quick attack. Yeah. It didn't see the kill with extreme speed, that's why I didn't use it. Oh, I realized. Come on. Yes, you missed. Quick attack. Yeah, boy. Awesome. Maldo. I mean, switching to Ninetales would be the safer option. I'm trying to see what I can do here. Honestly, close combat. See how that goes. 31 is not too bad, actually. Wing attack. Or really, sorry, not wing attack. Oh, no. It's fine, really boom. Alright, Drum Beatty. Yay! Good job, Rillaboom. Alright, Rival Herb. Okay. Is it not Revival Herb I'm thinking of? Is it a different item? Because I thought Revival Herb was like it's like a max revive, but it's like it's easier to get a hold of than max revive. Or at least it is in the Pokemon games. Do that for now. Okay, that's all my potions, man. I kind of need more potions. Anyway. Alright, Gym Leader. We shall start off with... Should I start off with Aegislash, or should I just... Should I just go with, like, lead with Lapras? Actually, we'll lead with Lapras. And you lead with Draco. Yay! Okay. I'm gonna switch to Rillaboom. I'm gonna wait until there's a Pokemon I can actually, like, set up on for Aegislash, and I'm just gonna use Aegislash to sweep, hopefully. Dragon Breath. That's fine. Drum beating again. You keep doing that. That's fine. Yeah. Taking you out with drum beating. Domenitan. I have to switch. I have to... No. No, don't switch. Body Slam. Paralysis or Zen mode. Didn't get either. Okay, so you don't have Zen mode then. That's what that tells me. Or if you did, you didn't go into the proper form when it should. Oh, I got Quick Claw proc. That was awesome. You're faster, but recoil might take you out. It took itself out with recoil. That's actually kind of funny. It took itself out with recoil. That's awesome. Water Pulse. Oh, it almost took it out. Thrash. It's fine. Okay, so there's no point in me staying in, I think, right? Actually, Staraptor. Staraptor. If I survive with Staraptor onto the field, I'll just close combat. Never mind. H/. Swords Dance. Yes! Okay, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Okay, good. Swords Dance again. We'll go +4. Should be fine. You keep doing that, bud. You're not going to be able to take me out. Night Slash. Yes! Why is he on your team? I mean, good job, but what was your team? Anyway, I'm just going to throw all this stuff in here for now. That's a lot of items. Gotta love it. Okay, what was the things? We got rest. Yay, we got rest of all moves. We got body slam, body press, too. See, we got ice punch, bro. I want to definitely teach someone that. Yeah, you can. Yeah, we're done. We gotta find a Pokemon Center, bro. Come on. There we go. Oh, yay. Bed. Sleepy sleep. I hear lava. That's not good. Anyway. There we go, sleepy sleep. And time to fly. Oh. Oh, we got a Gimmighoul tower over there. Yeah, it's a Gimmighoul tower. I was going to be like, I think it's a Gimmighoul tower. It is a Gimmighoul tower. Oh, we got 2 Gimmighoul chests. That's pretty lucky. Can I get a third, or is that asking for too much? I'm asking for too much. All right. Ooh, okay. We got a Moonstone, Leafstone. Got some experience candies. What? Oh. There we go. I think this gives me the chest, right? No? I'm guessing I need the actual, like, tool, which I'm guessing is an axe and not a pickaxe. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here, loop over here, go down the stairs, down here, loop around. Ooh, okay. We got a Dawnstone. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I need an axe. So do I have an axe on me? I have a hoe for some odd reason, but I do not have an axe. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. Give me. There we go. Did I bring my brushes, though? No, I didn't bring a brush. I have a goat horn now. That's pretty cool. There you go. Oh no, a pillage is happening on this village, which is nowhere to be found. I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, Rossberry. Cool. Ow. Okay. I'm having fun. Alright. Yay. What's that? Whatever it is, it's made of granite. Oh! Well, if I ever want granite, I'm coming here. What is this? This is a biome? What is this? Granite hills? What is it? It's definitely not a lukewarm ocean. Granite cliffs. I mean, I was close. I said hills, but... Ooh, emerald. You're mine. Yay. Emerald. Gee. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on, man. Fight me like a man. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna take it down. Come on. There's no way you survived. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, there's no way you survived taking fall damage at half HP. Like half a heart. There's no way you would survive that. Okay. Like, that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm gonna take some fall damage and survive. What? But you're at half a heart. Yeah, I took some fall damage and I survived. I know there's sometimes where, like, if you have armor, you can take, like, half damage, I think, or something like that. And or, like, you'll take some fall damage, but yet you won't die sometimes. But that doesn't happen all the time, though. Oh, what's this? Huh. Is that one of the trader things or whatever? Let's zoom out a little bit. I think that's fine. Also, I just want in between that. It looks like one of those, like, lone trader buildings. Old home. Yeah, I was right. It should be, like, one... Who's... Somebody's opening the door right when I'm... Or closing the door right when I'm opening it. Come on. I can't open the door if I'm like that? Okay. Ha! What's that? Lonely Merchant? Recovery Compass? Eh. Get a creeper thing. Ooh. Pretty cool. Can I... Yeah, I can go here. Okay. Do you have a chest or something like that in here that I can loot, since you won't let me, like, actually be able to go into your house? What? Okay, whatever, game. Whatever. Ooh, golden pickaxe, stone pickaxe. Eh. Efficiency and breaking. Cool. Silk touch. Meh. That's okay, I guess. Oh, boy. Yeah. An arrow from Raw Claw. I don't know what that is. That's one of Addie's arrows thing, jiggy. Oh, that's a bow one. It's a bow one, alright. Nice. Oh, I just put something in my... Oh, I put the emeralds in here. Okay, good. Oh. Don't know why it does that, though. Don't know why mouse wheel automatically makes it take items. That doesn't make any sense. There we go. What? Okay, there we go. What's that over there? Oh, that's just the biome, okay. Thought that was another house. I was gonna be like, what's over there? But no. Yeah, I can't remember if we have the tree capitator data pack, but yeah, we should have that. That's like the only data pack we have other than the Cobblemon town one. Like, obviously, like, if we could make everything data packs kind of thing, so it's easy to take in and out, we do that, but, like, not everything is a data pack. I haven't found any more sky things, though. It's also kind of, like, the one thing that I could never find was a lot of the sky structures in the original world. Or in my playtest world. It was like the one thing I kept trying to look for and I couldn't find it, and I was like, okay, why can't I find it? But meanwhile, we found like a decent chunk of them, but they were all like floating giant islands, though. Which you can also say could be how Sancturia was made, though, but that's not actually how it worked. I think I said this before, but after this year's channel anniversary, that'll be kind of it for until like we reach 10 years. The reason why is because like, sure, I can celebrate like the first 5 years and be completely happy with it, like it makes sense to me, but like celebrating for like every single year for 10 years doesn't make sense to me. Like, what's so memorable about 6, right? Or 7 or 8 or 9? But 10's a milestone, right? Like, nobody celebrates like 6 for anything. Like, oh, our company has been up since for 6 years. Nobody's gonna celebrate that. It's like, good job. That's it. That's all you're gonna get. You're gonna get a good job. Unless, like, the only thing I can ever remember that people actually celebrate a 6 of anything is like if it's your birthday kind of thing. That's it. Which I guess I could say is what we're doing. We're celebrating the channel's birthday. But that's not what it is, but okay. But yeah, that's all I could do. Ow. There we go. Okay. Nope. Fly. Yeah, but currently right now I'm trying to work on getting all of August ready to go, except for, of course, I got to do the channel special, which I will do in August, because that makes more sense to me. I've already tried making the video ahead of time, and it's still not going to go as well, but since I did this, or since the last session... What? Okay. But since the last session, I did all of the Sancturia stuff, that actually makes it much easier for me to do the channel special for August, because then I'll just refer to that. Sort of artificially, like, inflating those videos, but it's not going to be that bad, to be honest. Like, if you want to hear all about that stuff, like, all about Sanctuary kind of thing and how the process was, like, there you go. There's that, right? I've already done it. I'm not going to do the same work again. And plus, to be fair, Cobblemon needs a little bit more attention for the channel, so you know what? Hey! It does both. But not only that, though, I'm currently waiting on doing any of the data pack overhauls that I want to do, because a lot of the stuff I want to add, which are based off of, I think, 1.21.5, I think, or 0.5 or 0.6 or something like that, I can't do those. I can't do any of them because technically my data pack, or my world, is still 1.21.4, because the mod I use, the Terraria inventory thing, which is supposed to be better than the one I currently use, I can't, like, it's not updating, so I can't update my game. And even if I could update my game, it's not worthwhile. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that, though. Like, it's not worth the pain, the hassle of dealing with that stuff, so there's no point. Like, there's no point in me having to deal with all of that, with all that stuff, and especially since, like, for the Cobblemon equivalent, like, I might not even use Sancturia. But don't get me wrong, I'll use the Sancturia data pack I created. Like, we can still utilize that whole mechanic, right? But I might not just use the same, like, world. I might just use, like, something else. And same thing with Pixelmon. Like, I might not just use the same thing, though, but I might just use the same data pack. I do want these, though. Did I pick them all up? I thought there was, like, 5. Or is it, like, still in... There we go. Oh, I can hear it. Oh, I didn't know that. Yay. Anyway. But yeah, like, everybody's gonna have the same old, like, dimension. Like, nothing's gonna change. Like, everybody's gonna have their own random floating platform in the middle of nowhere kind of thing. And if you want to make it, like, if you want to have an island, you're gonna have to either make it or you're gonna have to, like emulate it in kind of thing. You're gonna have to emulate it in yourself. Because technically, once I emulate whatever it is, like, or whatever you want to do with it kind of thing, it's now your responsibility kind of thing to make sure that it's all there. Like once it leaves, like, my sort of peripheral thing, I don't care. Oh, I thought we were still in battle. What was this? Light screen? Light screen's pretty good. Where's the Gimmigold chest? Isn't there one, like, up here? Okay, is this actually a Gimmigold chest, though? Or is this actually a Gimmigold? Got another thing. Nice. I don't even know what I got, though. Okay, what did I get, though? I got light screen and reflect. Let's go. It's pretty good. Ow. Take a lot of damage. All right. Yeah, like, what I was thinking of doing was sort of, like, grabbing, like, the platform that I use for Sancturia, so the bottom part, like, I was going to use the same bottom part, but have the top part be something different instead. So that way, though, like, I'm still using Sancturia in a way, but, like, I want to put something different on the top of it. Because the idea for Pixelmon Adventures, and I might be spoiling it a little bit, I apologize, but I don't really think it matters nearly as much. Like, right now, pretty much, because Pixelmon's not as well. I already have pink? Okay, what do I need in terms of that? Like, what do I need in terms of No, there's like another one I need. I need cyan and green. Okay, so I need cyan and green. Okay. But yeah, but like... Where are you? Oh, there you are. A little bit of laggy frame rate, but that's okay. We've got a cave here. Got a Heracross. Actually, this biome actually fits Heracross a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna store some of this stuff in here. I don't think I need Pokeballs though in here, so that's good. Sort of inventory. I should use my EXP candies, but I don't think that's really needed though. Seriously? Stop doing that game. Okay. I'm on the I'm on the Pokemon. I wanna ride it, not put down my torch. Oh, it's a floating island over here. Nice. Is it just another relaxation thing? Yeah. A Birch River. Very cool. Gotta say. Doesn't look like there's anything over here, though. Yeah, I find the Cobblemon Rider mod kind of thing is not as well in tuned with like how Pixelmon does it. And it's not a dig at it. It's just like I wish it was a little bit more customizable. Where I tried to make like Staraptor go really, really fast, and it doesn't look like it saved those settings. Unless the server and my client version have to have the same configuration. But at that point, it doesn't really make any sense though. Like, why would it care about, like, why would my client care about what the server settings are? Or why would the server care about what my settings are at the same time, right? Like, the server should just go like what the server wants. Sorry, I have to plug in my mouse. Even though my mouse is wireless, I can charge it, so that's good. It's just going to make my movement a little sluggish. Because it's got a wire sticking out of it now. There's nothing over here. Ah, seriously, why does the wire do that? I know it's not the regular charging cable for this mouse, but like it's just a typical thing. It should just work out to my advantage. Instead, it just it like tries to fall to the ground, kind of thing, or it makes it like very tight, so I can't do like cool swerves like that. It like makes my moves very like sluggish. Like it's like, oh, here's what I gotta do. Like, what's that? That's supposed to be like a cloud? What is this supposed to be? Do you say what this structure is supposed to be? Because I'm a bit confused here. Tree 5. Yep. I remember when I first saw Tree 5. To the water I go. Yay. Oh. I keep thinking that some of the Pokemon that are looking at me and about to, like they're like what looks like they're going to be running at me, or all the Pokemon that are going to be like, oh hey, by the way, I want to like fight you. It's like, no, I don't want to fight you. We'll keep the village safe. Give me a bed, please. Thank you. I kicked the kid off the bed. Just give me the bed, please. Thank you. But I can say that, like, my village breeder thing does work. Ooh, Zorua. Ooh, it's level 27 as well. I'll take that. Yeah, level 27. I'll take that. At least it's not like my Pixelmon where I only could use dark types kind of thing. I'll take a Zorua. Nope. Stay in. Nope. Stay in. There you go. We got a Zorua. Nice. Should have gotten experience. I think I have that mod still enabled. Or is it not, like, turned on the server? Maybe. Should be. Maybe it just doesn't display it on the thing. Oh, maybe I have to be in battle for it to work. That might be it, too. Maybe you have to be in battle when you capture the Pokemon. Then it gives you the experience in battle. Or the capture experience. That would make a lot more sense. Anyway. See, even just like the stamina meter, though, doesn't really seem like it does much. Like, this is sprinting. This is normal speed. This is sprinting. This is normal speed. Like, I don't get that at all. And I changed the sprint speed, or I changed like the normal speed by 10. So it should be faster. Unless lower the number means fast. But that doesn't make any sense to me. Because I think Corviknight had like worse stats compared to like Staraptor, but yet Corviknight I find is so slow. Like even now, like this just feels so sluggish. Like, you know what, like the best thing I could do is go with a Elytra and just rocket boost. Like that's literally what it is. Like some Pokemon should be faster than me doing that. And that's the funny thing, is that none of them do. Don't I have the thing that tells me how fast I'm going? Like in terms of like how fast I'm going, like comparably? No, I don't have that. I thought I did. I thought I had that enabled. Oh, I probably do on my laptop. That's probably what it is. I probably have a setting on my laptop that allows me to do that. There's nothing over here. I would see this biome probably changing the wood maybe to pale oak, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy enough to think that it might be a pale oak. Well, I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Let's go over here then. like another thing I was thinking of was just having like a floating giant base kind of thing. I already have one that I was already thinking of building until I found out that somebody else built it, and I'm just like, well, I was like, do I want to just use their version and then just change some of the blocks that they're using, or do I want to just build my own? I was originally going to build it for Pixelmon, and then I changed my idea midway through because I figured that that base would be too small for what I'm going to be doing with it. So then I changed my idea to be more of like a tower instead of like a, I don't want to call it a military base, but it's like a military base kind of thing. Like instead of like having like an aircraft hangar kind of deal, I was going to do something different. It was going to be based off of a game, but it was going to be like a video game structure, but I thought it would look really cool. And then I was playing around with it, and I was trying to get like, I was trying to find like a different way of like building it. Then there was like, then I found a GIF of the building, and I was like, hey, that would be pretty cool to build, and it gives me like a decent area. And then it kept spitting way too fast. So I was like, is there a way to slow it down? Then there was like a one website that's like, oh, you can take a GIF of whatever you want, and I'll turn it into like an actual Minecraft structure. And I was like, oh, that would be perfect. That would give me an idea of like what to put for it, right? Then it gives me like nothing. Tells me like, it gave me like a pixel art of the first like slide kind of thing, and then it's like, there you go. That's what you wanted, right? It's like, no. I thought you were going to make a 3D structure of it. It's like, oh, no, we're making a pixel art of what you just gave us. It's like, now what's the point of having a GIF then, or GIF, or whatever you want to call it, if you're not going to be using it properly? So I got really angry. So yeah, so what I might do is I might just like take the Sanctuaria base, not the whole base, but like I call the bottom part that's not the island as the base, and then I call the top part as like the island itself. So I'll grab the base, shrink it to something that makes sense for that relative size. I should still have it in 1.12, so I should be able to do it within MC Edit. So I should be able to maneuver around with it there. But yeah. Another floating island that's all purple and pink. Well, purplish. It's a tiny island. Yeah. Like I like the base I'm doing here, like the whole like floating Professor Oak's lab kind of thing, or it's on a raft. That looks pretty cool. The only thing is that like I probably wouldn't make it one structure block length. I would probably make it 2, but like if we have our own custom dimension, I can make it a big freaking raft. Like I can make it like 32 structure blocks terms of length. And nobody can tell me I can't do that, because it's within my own dimension, so who cares? I did it again. I'm doing Power World button presses instead of Cobblemon button presses. Cool, there's a mine shaft under here. That's all it does. That just reveals to me there's a mine shaft under here. Oh, there's a Pokemon Center right there, too. Cool. Did it again. But another thing that I can do as well, and I'm debating on if I should do it or not, is I can just make like a floating village. Like that's on a raft. Ew, no. You got garbage that I don't want. Anyway. Ooh, we got a woodland one. Kind of wish I had more EXP shares. But yeah. I literally can't wait until we can actually do the whole dimension thing. It's going to be awesome. I can't do it on this version because a lot of the settings require 1.21. I'm not even joking. It does actually require 1.21 as the base. 1.21.4, not nearly as much. I think I had to do some corrections that only work in 1.21.4, but that's beside the point. Like, that's not the reason why this server hasn't been updated to 1.21 at all. It's just because of the gym mod, and I think it's the gym, and I think it's mostly just the trainers. I don't even think it's the gym. But yeah, but those two mods, and I think there might have been another one, I'm not quite sure. Technically, the data pack also isn't updated. But I think somebody updated that data pack for them, and all they did was they just made it compatible with the current version. Honestly, that's all I want. Is just to say, hey, you can now use our mod in the next version. That's it. It doesn't need to be like something like, oh, hey, we updated to the next version. By the way, you can also now create like sleeping bags or whatever. It's like, no, like the first update you should do when a new version's out is at least make your mod compatible with the next version of Minecraft. So at the very least, like, we can actually play with your mod in the next version. But no, they don't do that. Like, I'm sure it would be much easier if you would just do it that way. All you got to do is do like a 0.1 or whatever at the back of it or whatever, just to say, hey, this is only so that you can play the mod in this version. Because that's all you really need. And that's what I hated most about some mods, especially in like the old versions of Minecraft. They were just so slow at updating, and it's like, I understand that those people have their own life kind of thing, and so they're updating it as fast as they possibly can, though. But if it's only as easy as for data packs where you can just switch from 52 to 51, or sorry, from 51 to 52, and then it works, why don't you just do that? You don't necessarily need to add extra things in there so that it warrants a new number. Just say, hey, instead of me going through like adding all the new stuff that I want to add, I'm just going to make it right now just so you can still play with what you have, but in a new version. But then warn people that like you don't know what can happen to those worlds. So back up your world before you update, right? So in the case of Minecraft, if you had a mod that worked in, let's say, 1.17, and it worked on that version, but then for 1.18, you didn't change anything, you just made sure your mod works with 1.18, and then you say that. But remember, in 1.18, the world generation was dramatically changed. Right? So you've got to make sure you put a disclaimer saying, hey, I don't know what's going to happen if you do update to this version. So if anything happens, don't blame me. Back up your role before you play, right? And that's typically what happens a lot with a lot of things, right? Like, a lot of people do recommend back up your role before you make any dramatic changes, though. I typically don't do that. I don't back up my my saves when I add a new mod, because if I remove that mod, that tells you like I didn't like that mod. Like I was thinking of adding Twilight Forest to the whole Cobblemon thing, just to add like extra Minecraft like zest to the whole thing, right? And then that mod dramatically changed from what I remember. So it's like, do I want to add it or do I not want to add it? And then I chose not to add it. Sorry. They changed that area so much that I don't even think it's really required anymore. What's this? Well, it's a village, whatever it is. That's good. That's good to see. It's a village. Oh, this is interesting. Is this from Cobbletowns or is this like Cobblemon? Cobbletowns. Lentimus Town. Is that even a town? Good luck finding them. What? 5 chests hidden in... Okay. So 5 chests are hidden. Is there any reason to find the 5 chests? Like, is there anything, like, good in them? I found one. Yeah. It's okay, I guess. It's not my kind of good, though. Like, I would like more Pokeballs, but that's beside the point. Is there another chest around here? No. Is there another chest in here? Nope. Stop that, game. You're not funny when you do that. He placed the chest down. Did you see that? No. Okay, well, I don't know. Is this actually a town, though? Because that doesn't make any sense, though. I don't remember this town at all. And I have played all the Pokemon games. Wait, how's there... Wait, what? How's there smoke coming out of there? No, I failed the twisty jump. Yeah. How is there smoke coming out of here? Yo, I want that. I want that effect, but I want that, like, somewhere else, but that's so cool. Yeah. It's cool. Ow. Can I... Thank you. Hi, buddy. Do you sell anything? Oh, you're just a normal seller? Eh. Ooh, thank you. I can use that potion. Okay. Send anything in here. Okay, and that's it. That's all I can do. Unfortunately. Is this actually a town? I don't remember this, and I played a lot of Pokemon. Is this like a secret town? Lentimus Town. I don't remember this. That's weird. Oh, okay. Wait. What? You can't use the plane. Oh, it's a black and white 2 thing. I now know why I never actually heard of this place. I didn't really do much in black and white 2. I think I tried to do the white... No, was it white tree? My 3DS is all the way over there, and I don't want to go pick it up. I think it's white 2? Wait, which one's the Kyurem one? Which one's the white Kyurem one? That'll tell me. Pokemon White 2 case. It's white 2. Yeah. I might have Pokemon Black 2 as well. I definitely know I have Pokemon Black and White, which I have a very funny story about that. So, I got Pokemon Black first. Not for any reason. I just think that Reshiram, or as I like to call it back then, Reshiram, was a really cool looking Pokemon. I didn't like Zekrom all that much. I didn't hate it. I just think that between the two, I liked Reshiram a lot more. So I went and bought myself Pokemon Black. And at the end, when you first get it, because it's a box legendary, and I think this is around the time where you get the box legendary. Yeah, so when you get the box legendary, the first battle you do right after you get it, I'm trying not to spoil it, in case nobody's actually played those games. I actually had an easy time with the Reshiram, okay? Now, remember, this was around the time, if it was Pokemon Black and it was my first time, this was back where I did the anime Paul strategy, or the Paul anime strategy. If you don't know what that is, Paul from the anime only kept the strongest Pokemon and would release all the weak ones. The thing that I did is, like, I kind of took inspiration from that, but I twisted it in a way. So I would only catch Pokemon that are higher level than what I currently have. And I think it was Black and White, I think was the first time I got a Steelix without actually going through the normal evolution method. And I'm like, I'm catching a Steelix. I don't care. I've never had a Steelix before, and that was, I think, my first time ever having a Steelix. Unless it was Diamond Pearl I had a Steelix in. I don't remember. But yeah. So that's my strategy. So, like, pretty much my Emboar was, like, very high level because he was the starter. And I'm like, starters, you know, they're fine. And I think I had a Sock that's been with me since I first got it. Or around the time where I first got it. And I think that's it. I think I just kept switching to 4 other members. And then when I got Reshiram, I just used Reshiram. What can I say? I liked Reshiram. I liked it a lot, and I had an easy time. Then when I went with Zekrom for my white, because I bought that, I think, a few months after I played Pokemon Black, I got the Zekrom, I caught it, then I went through the first match, and then I had a very difficult time. Maybe it was because of the starter I chose. I don't remember what my starter was. I think it's either Superior or Samurott. I didn't choose Emboar again. Or I didn't choose Tepig this time. I think I chose Oshawott or I chose Snivy. I think it was Snivy, because I think I gave up on using Snivy very early on. I think I got Superior, found out it wasn't as good as I thought it was, then I got rid of it. I took it out of the party. It was not worth the hassle, because it wasn't that strong. And again, this was all before I learned about EVs and IVs. I learned about EVs and IVs when it was X and Y, I want to say. It was very late in X and Y. Or either very early. One of the two. It was like either very late, and it's like mid-July, we'll say, of the year that X and Y came out, or it was right around the time, because I was watching a Pokemon competitive combat thing, because it was in my recommended feed, and I loved watching him. He was really funny and he was really good, and I was like, okay, like he taught me. Well, he didn't teach. He just said, like, this guy's got, like, perfect EVs. And I'm like, what the heck is an EV, right? But that was it. Like, he taught me, like, a lot of stuff about that. And then I think there was 2 content creators, I think, shortly thereafter that actually made videos explaining what those were, I think, around that time. And then once I watched those videos, I was like, okay, I understand what he means now. Right, I vaguely remember, because this guy's, like, a subscriber of his traded him a Diggersby with huge power and has, like, a lot of health IVs as well as like attack IVs, I think, or something like that. And I was like, oh, I don't know what those are, but that's pretty cool. And I thought Diggersby was pretty cool looking too. And I was like, oh, I didn't. That's pretty cool. And then like the fact that like he was able to like, I don't want to say one shot. One shot's a little too much. I think it was like very good at surviving kind of thing. I was like, oh my god, man, like Diggersby is good. And then that's when I learned that abilities are alright, and even natures kind of thing. Like that was kind of when I learned a lot about competitive. It's around X and Y. But I don't think I did too much of it. Yeah, I don't think I did too much of it. Like, I personally didn't go online and try it. I think I mostly just went and... Yeah, no, I don't think I did anything competitive-wise, pretty much. I didn't do any competitive grinding or anything like that. I mostly just played X and Y like I normally did, but now I'm smarter, right? Like, I learned that, but it didn't quite fully compute in my head. And then when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, again, it didn't really fully compute in my head, but it was still like in there. Like I go, like if I saw like my Aggron who would normally like should tank a hit kind of thing, doesn't take it, I go, probably don't have a lot of defense IVs. Because I know black and white, or is it black 2 and white 2, I think. I remember I thought I did a very good thing where I would use all of the vitamins kind of thing and I would spread them out. And I would give 100 in each stat that's not the dominant attacking stat. And I thought that was really good. At the time, I really thought that was good. I thought I was like, you know what? My Pokemon are getting stronger. They're doing everything they're going to do. And they're going to be like able to one-shot everything. And they were one-shotting everything. I was able to do like the Elite Four and the Champion and all that stuff very easily and doing very well. And I thought, you know what? This is really good. Even though I think I action replayed like the vitamins kind of thing to be 999, you know, like I'm still seeing these changes and I'm like really, really good. And I'm like, okay, like I'm not going to lose at all. And then came the one day where I found a save, I think. Is that what I need? Is that blue or is that cyan? Hang on. Do you say you're cyan? I think I need that, right? Isn't that cyan? Isn't that what I need? Yeah! That's what I needed. That's what I needed. But yeah, but I thought I was doing like, you know, very well for that. And then I learned that the way I was doing it was really god-awful. What is this? Oh, that's pretty cool. Ah. Uh-oh, there's spiders in there. There's actual spiders. Yeah, let's not deal with that. We're out of here. Bye. Be cool if you could have Spinnerax and all that kind of spawn in there. That'd be kind of cool. Have actual like spider Pokemon spawn in there. That'd be pretty cool. What's that? Ooh. Whoa, what is that? Looks like a tower. Well, I know. It looks like a tower. It is a tower, but like, is there like something cool? Like, is there like a special chest nearby? What's that? A random pillar. Cool. And it looks like, yeah, whatever. What is this? What is it? No, what is it? It's like slash. I don't remember the button. There's a command that I can do that tells me like what structures are nearby. I don't remember what the command is. Unless I can... Nope. It's 1.21 that does that. There's one that tells you, like, the last command you inputted in. I'm pretty sure I probably clicked it sometime. Ooh. Is that an illager thing? Or is that a villager thing? It looks like it's an illager thing. There doesn't look like there's any enemies nearby. It definitely looks like an illager thing, though. Desert Outpost. It sounds like it. It is one of them. This has to be an illager thing, right? Are they not here? Did they skip town? They skipped town knowing I was here. That makes about sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they skipped town. Cool. So what's this then? Is it like a giant well? Is that a giant well? Hold on. I'll go look inside the well. Guessing it's a well. Oh, I can't look inside. There we go. It says a silo of sand. Go, Skarmory. Let's go. Let's catch the Skarmory. Come on, buddy. Hey. I want Skarmory as my new flyer. No, I want Skarmory as my flyer. No, Skarmory. Oh. Come on, man. Yay! Got Skarmory. Alright. So that's going to be it for now. Next time, we'll probably do some more grinding, I think. For levels and such like that. And mostly just looking around, trying to find stuff. And, yeah. So I'll see you guys next time for some more Cobblemon adventures.